Welcome back to Five Girls, Five Islands, and this is Vanessa. We're on Shangri-La, and she's setting up to deliver envelopes with 10,000 bells to the villagers. So she has 10 of them. So we're going to talk to everybody today. The other four girls have all given bells to their villagers, so Vanessa's the last one. So she's ready. Let's say hi to Lucky. This is for you. You sure do. I'm stoked to get any gift from you. Great, we get a tea and a towel. So O'Hare's at home. Let's see what he's up to. It's great here at my actual home. A bunny just came onto the patio, and I have bought Timothy grass for the little wild cottontails that are around here, but they don't appear to be interested in it, and I'm unclear if I need to go get a hay rack for them. But it's kind of funny to see a wild rabbit. He's a full-grown adult. I think it was a rabbit that one of my neighbors must have turned loose from Easter, which is kind of sad because now he's trying to fend for himself. I have seen him like all last summer. So I do feel bad for him, but it looks like he's surviving, which is great. Ooh, we got a dress shirt. Great, thanks, O'Hare. So anyway, I am concerned about him, but he seems to be doing pretty well. The rabbits tend to come in all winter long, and they chew on a lot of the bushes, and so I know there's stuff in my backyard that they're happy to eat, which is that's my concern, that nobody feels hungry throughout the year. So the squirrels are coming in for nut butter. I've got the bunny. The northern flicker came in to eat out of my feeder right by my back door. So that's what's going on today. It's kind of a gloomy day, and I know the temperature is supposed to drop off. I think we get snow tonight, or maybe it's the start of Friday. So I wanted to make sure that everybody, that they aren't hungry, because I know they use up a lot of energy to stay warm. And so my goal is to make sure when it's snowing out and stuff that they're doing just fine. And I do not have, there's a lady, it's called Squirrels at the Window. I love watching her videos, but she is feeding, I think she said 30 squirrels. For me, I've counted maybe 6 or 7 that come in all the time. And the story about how I started hand feeding the squirrels, it started with a very little squirrel, and his name is Notch. He had a chunk of his left ear missing. Anyway, he was being picked on by the other squirrels. He was brand new last spring, but he was staying pretty little. Oh, Tucker. Sorry, I get interrupted. Let's not change our secret phrase today. I say we keep it. Yeah, I'm on board with Professor Plum. Tucker, I want to give you a gift. Okay, so we found 4 of the villagers, only 6 to go. Okay, so where was I? Rose print jacket? Okay. Okay, so Notch's story was he and an adult squirrel showed up in my big tree in the backyard. And I was outside. I had some, at that point I was giving the squirrels peanuts and shells. I don't do that anymore because peanuts don't really give them anything nutritious. I actually go to my Sprouts grocery store and I get them human grade nuts. So anything that is, out for a human, that's what I buy for the wild animals. But that's what I'm doing currently. But back then, back at the very start of, we get Hopkins' photo. Cool. I already have one. I put it up by his house. Okay, so anyway, Notch and this adult squirrel were in my yard, and the adult squirrel came down to the lower branch, and I grabbed a peanut out of my pocket and I held it out for the adult squirrel, and he took it. And Notch is watching this. So the adult squirrel sat back, and I tried to get Notch to come down to the lower branch to take a peanut. Eventually he did, and then it hit me that I needed to give him like a hand load of nuts. So I came back into the house, I grabbed a bunch of nuts, and eventually, with a bunch of false starts, Notch was on the lower branch, and I held up my hand, and he started taking nuts from my hand. And it was adorable. I have a condition called essential tremor. So my hand was shaking, and Notch actually dropped a paw down, and he clipped his paw into the side of my pant to steady it. And when he steadied it, he could check out all the nuts in my hand, and he would pick the one he wanted to take. And that's how I started hand feeding him. Eventually, I would start getting tired because my hand was tremoring, and I was holding it up high to the tree branch. I sat down in the lawn, and Notch came down to me in the lawn. And he sat with me and would take nuts right out of my hand. And it was electrifying. I wish everybody could experience what it's like for a wild animal to take something out of your hand and touch your hand. That whole day, Notch ate everything in my hand, and then I went and got more nuts, and he ate everything. Both of us were just really happy. He was getting nuts. He was busy eating them with me. He stayed close to me. He understood that his name was Notch, and anytime I would go outside, if I saw him on the fence, I would call to him, and he would come bouncing down and sit with me and take nuts from me. Notch ate so many nuts that first day that there was an 8-day gap before he came back to the backyard, but he did come back. And he and I have been doing nuts. He comes into the house for nuts, for the hard shell nuts. Notch is totally, if I call to him, he comes. And it's great. That's what started me massively feeding the squirrels. The minute I knew I could help them out directly. So I have different squirrels. Meg will take nuts out of my hand. I have been nipped by the squirrels, but that's primarily because when they're staring at you, they cannot see you. They have like a peripheral vision, just how their eyes are, kind of like a horse. So when they're looking at me dead on, they can't see what's in my hand. And for Meg, because she is missing an eye, or she's blind in the one eye, she has accidentally nipped me, Notch has nipped me. And when I get nipped, I try really hard not to jerk my hand because I don't want to scare them. It's just more of a surprise that you've been nipped. But, you know, I've never worried about being hurt by them. There's just, it's just how they're built, and recognizing that, getting nipped every now and then, usually they think that they're trying to grab, like, maybe at my, you know, your pointer finger's kind of longer. Sometimes they think that's a nut, and so that's normally when I'll get like a little nip. I've tried with some of them to just hold the nut out for them, or they can just grab it from 2 fingers. Some of the squirrels, that's how they like to take nuts. And then for the squirrels that are afraid of humans, I just make sure I have a lot of nuts in there. They have a feeder that's up in the tree, and they have another feeder that I leave on the ground so that hopefully we can avoid the fights and everybody gets some nuts. Okay, right now there's a squirrel that's eating nut butter. They have a lot of nuts in the nut house. A squirrel will go in and out of the nut house, grab a nut and take off and eat his nut. So there's bunnies, squirrels, and the birds are coming in. There was a northern flicker up in my patio feeder a few minutes ago. The northern flicker's kind of funny. He was knocking at my back door. I was upstairs, and I heard this knocking. I came down. The northern flicker was sitting on my back porch step. When I walked outside, he didn't fly off. He actually sat with me on the back step, and he was looking at me and looking out at the feeder, and the bird feeder was empty. And it was like, okay, I get it. I'll fill up your feeder, buddy. And that's what made him happy. He went down and started taking nuts out of the feeder. Blair wants me to go visit her at her house. We've got too many things to do that. So I'm sorry, I can't do it right now. Hey Blair, hold it. Yeah, okay, I gave her an envelope 2 days ago because I was trying to see how it was going to work to fill up, put bells in the envelope. So this is the second one for Blair. So I've given her 20,000 bells. Ooh, we get a puzzle. Oh, great. And I think I need, ooh, I've got all the fossils. I need another tree branch and I need the bell tree. Baked potatoes, I have that. What was this one? Bread. Yeah, I think we'll save those. We're saving food recipes for Emma. And the other thing I'm going to try is to get all 5 girls to, or let Emma come to their island to visit them for some island ideas. I also would like to try getting all of the girls on the same island. It will pretty much depend on how good if the Wi-Fi does that. I may try it this afternoon, but I'm not sure. Oh, I don't have my bell tree. And we're still looking for villagers. Is Ketchup home? No, she's out about too. Was Molly home? Okay, where is everybody today? How many do we have left? 4. So we're missing Ketchup, Molly, my Kit, the kangaroo. Where's the glowing money hole? Or the bells? Oh, we need to Anka. There's our last tree branch. Oh, money holes. The bell hole has got to be around here somewhere. Is it? That's what happens when I start trying to talk and play at the same time. It takes me a little bit longer. Oh, there it is. Cool. Let's grab that. And then good job, Vanessa. Buried 10,000. We have the new tree, and let's go chop down the current one. Sorry if that makes you sick on the video. But sometimes it's better if I do the overhead stuff to see things. And one of our chores must have been chopping down a tree, so we got that done. Plant the new one. Stack up the bells. What was in our present? The Imperial Low Table. Yeah, she may keep that so she can give it to Emma the next time she sees her. So we're just looking for, was Kit home? Did I miss her? She's not home. Okay. Nintendo loves putting stuff back here. Oh, there's ketchup. Hold it, ketchup. You were just thinking about me? Good, because I have something for you. There you go. Woo, we got a barista uniform. Great. Thanks, ketchup. Oh, that's the other thing. Because I do have a central tremor, it's hard for me to type, which makes me sad because normally every time they give me a gift, I would, write them a little thank you note for the gift, just like they do. But it's hard for me to type sometimes with the tremors, just like it's hard for me when I'm trying to upload videos because I have to, if my hands are shaking really badly, it just becomes harder to get things done. That's the other reason why I'm kind of leery to not do video editing. I could really mess it up if I'm having a hard day with the tremors. So I usually try to put videos up kind of late at night because the tremors tend to calm down at that point. But it's a small thing. When you get older, things happen. So I just feel lucky that that's, it's something I totally can deal with. They're annoying at times because sometimes I'll drop or break things because my hand won't grasp it, but, that's life. And at least, the reason why I thought I'd be okay just recording videos is I had to set up a laptop and a screen to play on. And I dug out a Joy-Con I bought clear back in 2017 but never used it. I was concerned about the Nintendo Switch being too small for me to play on. I was used to playing games on my PlayStation. But when they put Skyrim on the Nintendo Switch, I decided I'd buy it because I love playing Skyrim. And I wanted to be able, when I'm traveling to, those long plane flights, to go over to Europe, it was easier to grab my Switch and play Skyrim and kill time that way while traveling. So I was really happy when the Nintendo Switch showed up with Skyrim. So for recording videos, I decided to try the Joy-Con, and that's working out really well for me. I feel like I can control my tremors easier using the Joy-Con. So that's how I decided I could record Animal Crossing videos. And I recognize I'm an older gamer, so, people might not like my style of play, but that's fine. I just wanted to show you I'm playing 5 Switches, 5 girls, 5 islands. So that's kind of the backstory. And I know I've put that in my YouTube description on the website for the game. And I think at the introduction video, maybe I described, how I ended up with 5 Switches. It was basically not really knowing how to play the game, and I wanted to get all of the fruits. So that's, yeah, we want to keep that. Hopkins photo. Baked potatoes. Okay, cleared that out. How are we doing with nip miles? Oh, we got a couple. Vanessa doesn't really need money. As a matter of fact, she needs to drop off more money to Emma. Annie just came in to get some nuts out of the nut house. So she's doing well today. So I've got 3, and it's going to be Anka, Kit, and Molly. Where are those guys today? Are they out and about? Someone in shopping? I hope this doesn't turn into I can't find the villagers day. Nobody's in shopping. Yeah, let's sell our pocket stuff. I wonder if how much is this counter thing? Glass showcase? Yeah, Vanessa's gonna buy that for Emma because eventually she'll want to do like the apparel store. She might want to put that into her store. Vanessa doesn't have any birthdays this month. So yeah, it's a matter of just tracking down everyone. I wonder where they are. Maybe they flew off island, or maybe they went to their resort homes, because I'm pretty sure Molly and Kit and Anka, I think, have. They've got homes. Ooh, there's Molly. Molly. She is so cute. Oh, you don't have try-on clothes in front of me, but I have a present for you. Yes. Oh, good, some sunglasses. Thank you. You're so cute. You can scope out clothes, but I think Vanessa has all of the outfits that she needs. Do you want to wear like a parka under your coat? Yeah, that looks kind of cute, actually. Or a sweatshirt. Now let's do the parka under the coat thing. Do you want to wear a beret? Nah. Okay, let's buy that. And yeah, let's wear it. You look very green today, Vanessa. Hey, Sable. Oh, it's Thursday. That means a new episode of my favorite porcupine true crime show, Pointed Questions. I hope the DA will lay off this week. He's always badgering the witnesses. That's kind of like my real life job when I was working. I worked for attorneys, and yep, I totally get that. Goes with the profession. Oh, there's Kit. This is for you. Great, thank you. Now, where is Anka? I wonder if she's in the museum. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I have Anka's house on the resort island. I need to double check to make sure. Vanessa really likes all of her villagers, so I don't think we've traded anybody out. I know Lucky wants off the island really badly, but I really like Lucky. Before he gets off, you know, like if he wants to go over to Emma's island, that would be great. I have his amiibo, so I can definitely get him. On Emma's island, or Susan. Oh, there's Anka. Great. And that means we've got all of Vanessa's villagers have an envelope with some bells in it. I think that is such a sweet tradition. Ski goggles, cool. Thanks, Anka. Okie dokie, so Vanessa's happy. She's got, all of the villagers got a cool little gift. And they can go out and spend their money however they see fit for their bells. That makes for a really good day. I love giving gifts, me personally, and getting something from someone is so uplifting. Makes you feel like someone cares about you. So that's Vanessa's day. She's going to continue working on her novel. So, well, actually I can show you. She'll, let's take the tube home. I feel like, ooh, I could be in London. You take the tube. So Vanessa's going to put that glass showcase away and remember to take it to Emma. She's going to take her hat off. And she's going to go downstairs and work on her book. She's working through some of her character planning. And when she gets done, she'll type up that section into her book. So I guess this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me ramble on, but we'll see you in another video.